everybody. Welcome back to Goodnight Lighthouse. I'm Miss Dorothy and I'm here to read you another story. And I'm so excited. We have a Dr. Seuss book tonight. We love our Dr. Seuss books. And this one is called Yertle the Turtle. Yertle the Turtle. This is a story about a turtle who's king and wants more and more and more. And I wonder what will happen. We're going to have to get inside this book and find out. Now, the fun thing about this book is it's called Yertle the Turtle and Other Stories. That means after we're done reading Yertle the Turtle, maybe we can come back another night and read another story from in here, because there's like 3 different stories in this one big book. This is going to be fun. But tonight, we're going to read Yertle the Turtle. You ready to get inside this Dr. Seuss book with Miss Dorothy? Good. I need you to sit up and listen up, because here we go. Yertle the Turtle by Dr. Seuss. On the faraway island of Salamasand, Yertle the Turtle was king of the pond. A nice little pond. It was clean, it was neat. The water was warm. There was plenty to eat. The turtles had everything turtles might need, and they were all happy. Quite happy indeed. They were, until Yertle, the king of them all, decided the kingdom he ruled was too small. "I'm a ruler," said Yertle, "of all that I see, but I don't see enough. That's the trouble with me. With this stone for a throne, I look down on my pond, but I cannot look down on the places beyond. This throne that I sit on is too low down. I ought to be higher," he said with a frown. "If I could sit high, how much greater I'd be. What a king! I'd be ruler of all I could see." Well, he's not happy with his pond now. So Yertle the Turtle King lifted his hand, and Yertle the Turtle King gave a command. He ordered 9 turtles to swim to his stone, and using those turtles, he built a new throne. He made each turtle stand on another one's back, and he piled them all up in a 9-turtle stack. And then Yertle climbed up. He sat down on the pile. What a wonderful view! He could see most a mile. Oh no! He wanted to be up higher, so he's making all those turtles stand on each other's backs. That's not very nice. "All mine!" Yertle cried. "Oh, the things I now rule! I'm king of a cow, and I'm king of a mule. I'm king of a house, and what's more beyond that? I'm king of a blueberry bush and a cat. I'm Yertle the Turtle, oh marvelous me, for I am the ruler of all that I see." Now he's up higher, and he thinks that he's in charge of everything he sees. And all through the morning he sat there up high, saying over and over, "A great king am I," until long about noon. Then he heard a faint sigh. "What's that?" snapped the king as he looked down the stack, and he saw at the bottom a turtle named Mac. Just a part of his throne, and this plain little turtle looked up and he said, "Beg your pardon, King Yertle. I've pains in my back and my shoulders and knees. How long must we stand here, your majesty, please?" The little turtle on the bottom is getting sore from all the turtles on his back, and he's very politely asking the king, how long does he have to do that? "Silence!" the king of the turtles barked back. "I'm king and you're only a turtle named Mac. You stay in your place while I sit here and rule. I'm king of a cow and I'm king of a mule. I'm king of a house and a bush and a cat. But that isn't all. I'll do better than that. My throne shall be higher," his royal voice thundered. "So pile up more turtles. I want about 200. Oh no, now he wants to go even higher. "Turtles, more turtles," he bellowed and brayed, and the turtles way down in the pond were afraid. They trembled, they shook, but they came, they obeyed. From all over the pond they came swimming by dozens, whole families of turtles with uncles and cousins, and all of them stepped on the head of poor Mac. One after another, they climbed up on the stack. Oh, poor Mac. Then Yertle the Turtle was perched up so high he could see 40 miles from his throne in the sky. "Hooray!" shouted Yertle. "I'm king of the trees, I'm king of the birds, and I'm king of the bees. I'm king of the butterflies, king of the air. Ah me, what a throne, what a wonderful chair. I'm Yertle the Turtle, oh marvelous me, for I am the ruler of all that I see." Well, he's being very proud and not very nice. Then again from the below in a great heavy stack came a groan from the pain, this little turtle named Mac. "Your Majesty, please, I don't like to complain, but down here below we are feeling great pain. I know up on top you are seeing great sights, but down at the bottom we too should have rights. We turtles can't stand it. Our shells will all crack. Besides, we need food. We are starving," groaned Mac. Mac's trying to explain to Yertle that he's just not being fair to all of them. "You hush up your mouth," howled the mighty King Yertle. "You've no right to talk to the world's highest turtle. I rule from the clouds over the land, over the sea. There's nothing, no nothing that's higher than me." But while he was shouting, he saw with surprise that the moon of the evening was starting to rise up over his head in the darkening skies. "What's that?" snorted Yertle. "Say, what is that thing that dares to be higher than Yertle the king? I shall not allow it. I'll go higher still. I'll build my throne higher. I can and I will. I'll call some more turtles. I'll stack them to heaven. I need about 5,607. He's going to get more turtles and try to get as high as the moon? This is not good. But as Yertle the Turtle lifted his hand and he started to order and give the command, that plain little turtle below in the stack, that plain little turtle whose name was just Mac, decided he'd taken enough and he had. And that plain little lad got a little bit mad. And that plain little Mac did a plain little thing. He burped, and his burp shook the throne of the king. Look at Mac. Burp! He did a big burp with all the turtles on his back. And Yertle the Turtle, the king of the trees, the king of the air and the birds and the bees, the king of a house and a cow and a mule. Well, that was the end of the Turtle King's rule. For Yertle, the king of all salamanders, fell off his high throne and fell plunk in the pond. It all fell down. Yertle went all the way down to the bottom. And today the great Yertle, that marvelous he, is king of the mud, for that's all he can see. And the turtles, of course, all the turtles are free, as turtles and maybe all creatures should be. Wow, what a story. That Yertle the Turtle was not very nice to the other turtles. He was king and he wanted more and more and more. He had a great little pond and that just wasn't enough. He wanted more and he made all the turtles stack up super high because he wanted to be the king of everything. But he can't be the king of everything. One person can't have everything. That's not right. And then, because he wanted so much, it all fell down and he ended up with nothing. All the turtles went away because they weren't going to be with him when he was not being nice. And he was just left in the mud. Good lesson, good story. It's a good lesson that we should be happy with what we have and not keep trying to get more. And we should be nicer to our friends. Yertle was not, and he lost all his turtle friends. So you need to remember that tomorrow when you're at school or you're with your friends. Don't think that you get everything for yourself. You need to share what you have and be happy with what you have. Be content, like the Bible says. Be content with what you have, so you won't end up in the mud like Yertle the Turtle. This was a good book, and I'm glad we read it together. But now it's time for all my little turtles to crawl into bed. Get under your covers, get cuddled up, curled up, ready for a good night's sleep, and whatever you do tomorrow, Obey and obey right away. And come back and see Miss Dorothy. I'm going to be sitting right here, ready to read another book to you. Bye! Thanks for reading with Miss Dorothy. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope you'll come back soon to read another. What's your favorite book? Drop Miss Dorothy a note and let me know. I'll go find it, and I'll read it to you. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you soon.